Hi there. Today we're going to make this really cool embellishment with felt, dewdrop doodads, little bits and bobs from my stash, and UV resin. If you want to see how it's done, keep going. Hi everyone. Today I'm going to go back to my roots. I originally started in collage and mixed media art, and I was wondering if you can do kind of like a button, but it's not. I want to put it in my art journal pages, but I want it to be made of resin. So I thought, well, why can't you collage in resin? I'm sure lots of people have done it before, but I wanted to give it a try. I've never done collaging in resin with items, so I'm not sure how it'll go. I don't have a proper mold, so what I did was I took a pin badge, so it's like the backing of a pin badge, and I coated it with packing tape so that the resin won't stick with it. So it's not perfectly flat because there are a few little wrinkles, but it shouldn't matter because that's the back, and I'm going to sand the edges anyway. So what I was thinking was I'm just going to take little bits and bobs from my stash, and I'm going to try to make a little collage inside the mold. So what I was thinking was I have this lady that I used, it's felt, so I took an image and I transferred it with my heat press onto the piece of felt, and it does really beautifully on felt. You print it onto the heat transfer paper and with a certain kind of ink, like what is that called? When you have heat transfer ink, and you press it under your press for I don't remember how long. Anyway, so I printed this girl up, and I thought, well, she would be cute in the middle there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna play around with a few bits and bobs that I have in my stash and see what I can come up with. So first of all, I thought what would be cute was putting a little mirror down inside of it. And this is just a sticky backed mirror. I'm trying to kind of center it. Okay. And then I'll pull that off, and we have a little mirror. I thought, okay, well, that might be cute in the middle, and I'll try to stick it down the best I can because I don't want bubbles to get under it. So we'll start with that, and then I think we'll put our girl down. And then I have these, I think they're called dewdrops. They are little, they used to be really popular in the scrapbooking world, and I had a whole bunch of them. They're like little resin drops that are colored. So I'm gonna try to make a border all the way around the girl with these, okay, I don't know if I'm supposed to do it like put the resin in. I think I'm gonna put the resin in and then squish everything in, other than the mirror, because I'm afraid that it'll make bubbles as I go. So the resin that I'm using is by Let's Resin. It's just UV resin, and we'll give it a go. So I'm gonna fill it up most of the way, but I also want to dome it at the end. I want to give it a bit of a sanding and then dome it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill this up with resin. And I don't want it to be super deep because I'm going to put it in an art journal page. So it needs more resin than I thought to cover this. Okay. Okay. That out of there. Then I'm going to spread it out with a toothpick to make sure it gets everywhere, because I do want it to be even. And you should probably level your working surface before you do this. I didn't. It might run into troubles having it a little bumpy, but that's okay. It's just for fun. Okay, so I do have some bubbles. I think before I start putting things in, I'm gonna blast it with some of a flame. Okay, so it looks like it's all the way around now. Okay, let's take our lighter and just give it a little blast to get the bubbles out. Some of them are pretty stubborn, but I'm sure there'll be more bubbles once I put stuff in. I'm not too worried about it at this stage. Just trying to get the bigger ones. Okay, so now I'm gonna put my lady in, and I kind of want her centered, or maybe closer to the bottom. And I'm not sure how felt will work in resin. We shall see. Squish her in. Okay, so it may just soak up the resin, I don't know. So she's not totally covered, so I will have to add resin after the fact on top of her, which is fine. But I'm wondering if it will just soak up the resin, like eat it up. That's okay. Okay, so now we got our girl and our mirror. Now what I wanted to do was go around the edge with the little dewdrops, or drop them everywhere. They are small and they are finicky. Oh, that one's upside down. Try to flip that over. Come on. There we go. So I think I'm gonna alternate dark and light. They're kind of pearlescent, one of them, and one of them's kind of a gray color. If I could grab them. Whew, this is very difficult with gloves on. Okay. That one. And kind of make it like a border around her, which I thought would be cute. Maybe if I can just plop it close enough, I can move it into place with the resin. Yeah. Okay, so I will do that, and then I will come back. Okay, so I put a border of the little dewdrops all the way around. And can someone tell me in the comments, please, whether I'm supposed to do all the little doodads after I put resin in or before I pour the resin? I probably should have looked that up before I started, but I got excited and just jumped in. So, yeah, if someone could let me know what's the better approach, that would be helpful. I have these little stamens. Can't really see them. They're from flowers. And I'm gonna pop them kinda, I don't know. I'll move them around with my, kinda wanted them to come out of a corner. So if I stick that there, I stick that one coming kind of sideways out of it. That'll be kind of nice. Okay. And then I think what I'll do is I have this little heart. It had like clasps on the back that I just pulled off. I'm going to take this little heart and I think I'm going to put it, where am I going to put it? Over here by her head maybe? Or more down by her arm here. Yeah, there might be nice. Okay, I think I'm happy with it right now. So I'm going to add more resin on top. And I'll see how many bubbles show up. I'm really hoping that it releases from this mold. If it doesn't, that's okay. It's still kind of cool if it's stuck in there. But I do want it to be completely covered. So that heart might be a problem because it's sticking out. So maybe I'll move it. I'm gonna move it over here. Okay. So there is some bubbles. You can kind of poke at them. These guys are kind of sticking out too. But I don't think that's too bad. And these are moved around a little bit. So I'm gonna, so that's what it looks like right now. So I think it's cute. I'm going to blast it with the UV light. I'm also using the Let's Resin lamp. And I'm going to do it for 2 minutes and see if it's hardened up. And if it's not, then I'll probably do it another 2 minutes. I'm just going to blast some of these bubbles. Okay, so I'll do it for 2 minutes and then I'll come back. Alright, so I've cured it for 3 minutes, is what I did. I just wanted to make sure it was good and solid. And now the moment of truth. Can I get it out of the mold? It should, in theory, pop out. Maybe if I pull on the tape. I should have left maybe an edge that I could have popped it out better with. If I go around the edges and I push or pull on the tape, we might be pooched here. What's starting to come? I just have to pry it all the way around, I think. Okay, moral of the story is use a proper mold. I will fight with this and get back to you if and when I get it out. Okay, I was able to wrestle it out of the mold. It took some doing, but I got it. And I really like it. I think it's cute. I think it'll be a good addition to a scrapbook page or an art journal. The back doesn't look so good, but that's okay because I'm gonna place it flat on something anyway. I think what I'll do now is maybe do a bit of doming on top. I'm gonna use the high viscosity UV resin by J. Diction. I think, I don't know, I find it domes a little better when I use it. But again, I'm not an expert on this. So, I'm just gonna put that on. And then I'm going to spread it to the edges with my toothpick. And I think it just, you don't have to do this part, the doming. I think it just kind of brightens it up a bit. And I do want to polish it. I have ordered from Amazon some really fine sandpaper, like it goes down to 10,000 grit sandpaper, which I think will shine it up real nice. And then I have like a buffing polish for plastic. So I'm hoping I can polish it up to a nice shiny sheen. But again, you don't have to do that. It's just an aesthetics thing for me. I also like to use them as worry stones. They feel really good under your hands. And I rub it with my fingers, and my son also likes to rub it as like a fidget. Okay. So, let me just spin it so I can see if I got all the areas. Okay. Now I will blast it with my heat gun again. Or not my heat gun. Well, I guess I could use a heat gun. But I'll use my butane lighter. Try to get some of the bubbles out. I don't know if those bubbles are on this layer or... Yeah, they are. So sometimes if you bring them to the top and then hit it with the gun or the lighter, it helps. Okay, so I'm going to cure that for 2 more minutes and then I'll show you the final result. Okay, so here it is all done up. My doming was not great. It was a little bumpy. But I think when I get my sandpaper, I'll sand that down and it'll be perfect. And I really like how it looked. It was fun to do. The felt with the image transfer, the heat image transfer, worked really good. I thought it would maybe suck up the resin, but it didn't seem to. And yeah, so that's the finished product. If you like the video, please consider subscribing. It really helps the channel. It helps me out. And let me know, again, if I'm doing it wrong. Tell me in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye!